Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on your time zone. I'm here with vital information which I believe that it concerns you. But before then, I welcome my viewers, my returning viewers, my subscribers. I say God bless you. This moment, I want us to look into a particular matter that is going on now. Without taking much of your time, the Nigeria government terrorists, with their intention to Islamize Nigeria and Fulanize Nigeria, has fallen. It has been truncated. It has been destroyed. They can't do it, and it is not possible for them to achieve it because their secrets have been leaked. And now, like I said yesterday and day before yesterday, that Nigeria government doesn't have reasonable soldiers and they don't have reasonable police officers. They don't have reasonable DSS. In their security entirely is only terrorists. And the reason why it is like that is because the competent hands have been sacked out from military by General Muhammadu Buhari, and he now recruited terrorists. And Alhaji Musa came in and recruited more terrorists, more than Buhari did. Over 120,000 terrorists, jihadists, Mieti Allah, Fulanis are the one now occupying Nigeria military, which I said earlier. If Peter Obi said he wants to be the president of Nigeria, what happens to insecurity? They have acquired insecurity as pandemic and a keep in Nigeria and a bad name. How can Peter Obi repair it? Is he going to dismiss all the Nigerian military and police and recruit new ones without Fulani? Since the Fulanis believe that they are the only first-class citizens of Nigeria, so every other person is an inferior human being who's supposed not to aspire for a high-ranking office. There it comes that Bible said, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Peter Obi doesn't have wisdom. If he has wisdom, he should have sit down and ask himself series of questions confidentially and be able to come up with reasonable ideas. But what will I say? Birds of the same feather flocks together. They are not looking for the peace and comfortability of Biafrans or Igbos in Nigeria. All the Igbo politicians are looking for what to eat and what to put in their pocket and what will sustain their generations unborn, so that when they reincarnate, they will continue eating the wealth they make now, which I don't believe that God Almighty will allow them to reincarnate, because the hottest place in hellfire is waiting for all of them. after they have finished suffering here and died. Their generations will not continue. Their posterities will be cut off. So what I'm telling you now is that Nigeria Army, they are running out of military men. Many are running away. Many Nigerian soldiers are running away, leaving the country completely. Many Nigerian soldiers are resigning, just voluntarily resign, because they discover that this is not a military academy. It's not a military exercise. It's terrorism exercise, learning how to kill the innocent citizens of Nigeria. So for this reason, they say they will not continue. And I thank God for them because they have human feelings and conscience. But what actually is happening now is because the so-called Musa, CDS, Chief of Defense Staff of Nigeria, have sent to Igbo land for Igbo youths to come out for recruitment this year. So, which he started with Anambra State. You know, Anambra State is the senior in Igbo land. So anything that affects Anambra State will also affect other states in Igbo land. And that is where it becomes very appalling and negligible that the Charles Soludo, who was expected to do far better than other governors, have done the worst. Are you getting it now? By funding and raising touts and state actors, Ebubago militants, to be killing innocent citizens of Anambra State. You may quote me right, you may quote me wrong. Busy chasing witch doctors up and down, pulling down churches. That is where his own madness pushed him to. What did the churches, what did the pastors do to Charles Soludo? Witch doctors or native doctors have been there from generation to generation. There are things you cannot stop. So for this reason, you allow them to exist because the God allowed them to exist. He did not start in your own turn or time existing. It has been of old. And God overlooked them. They are there. If you want to doubt what I'm saying, I'm using my platform to promote peace and unity in Igbo land. Go to the Bible, in the book of Genesis. The father of Abraham, his name is called Terah, from the land of Ur. And Terah, the father of Abraham, was a witch doctor. Not even a native doctor. Because when you say native doctor, that is people who are using herbs and leaves to cure people diseases. These are native doctors. But when you talk of witch doctors, you are referring to enchanters and necromancers and stargazers. And that was what the father of Abraham was. Terah was a witch doctor, not a native doctor. And now you say that all the native doctors in Anambra State will not breathe in and breathe out. You said that all the pastors in Anambra State are occultic men and women. You are pulling down churches, arresting pastors, arresting native doctors and witch doctors. Remember that it stated categorically in the book of Ezekiel and Revelation that you should eat the fruit and use the root and the leaves to use the herbs and the leaves to cure my people. That is what the Bible said. So, being a native doctor is not wrong. It's not bad. It's biblical. It has biblical backup, both from Old Testament and New Testament. So, what I'm presenting to you now is that as Nigeria is running out of militaries, because anyone who gets recruited now is a terrorist. So now they are making it mandatory that Igbos should produce youths that will be recruited as a soldier in Nigeria. But Igbo youths said no. Anambra youths, for now, said no, that they are not interested in Nigeria military recruitment. What do you have to say to that? You may ask me my wish. I will tell you that they have spoken well. I supported the Anambra youths. So, because they are killing us, they are killing you people, and they want you to come and join them to kill your fellow brothers. And when you join them, they'll first kill you. But this is a medium to reduce your magnitude. And Charles Soludo is here conscientizing Anambra youths that if they refuse to join Nigeria military, they will have themselves to be blamed. They will face the wrath of the law. So who said so? And how can it stand? Biafra is a nation, because I know that very soon all of you will run out of Igbo land. Whether with your property or without your property, you will run out. You will run away just very soon. So, you can see that without those youths you are killing, that there is no Anambra State. It was the youths, the populations of people in Anambra State that makes you a governor. As you are eliminating them everywhere, if they finished dying, who are you going to rule? And how can you be a governor anymore? And there it comes that Igbo politicians doesn't have sense. All the big grammar they speak and went to big schools, mahadum, they didn't know anything. So my brothers and my sisters, don't be deceived by the deceptiveness of Nigeria. Nigeria is very cunning and it's not a country, and it will not do you well. Don't join the Nigerian military. They are terrorists, both men and women. But if you are doubting me, you can go ahead and join them. But just know it that war is on. War is going on in Nigeria. Biafra armies will not allow it to stand.